Hi viewers, welcome back. Sage again. You're watching 𝐊𝐿𝐴𝐚 TV live from Sydney, and this is the Stocks in Action show. We'll be looking at a few recent updates from the ASX listed companies, along with a quick glance at the developments across the equity and commodity markets. So let's look at the stocks under the spotlight today. Starting with the first big news, shares of ASX-listed diversified media company News Corporation were trading up on Tuesday in the announcement of an agreement to acquire the oil price information service and related assets from S&P Global and IHS Markit. And as per the announcement, News Corp is taking over oil price information service for $1.15 billion in a cash transaction. It also expects to receive an estimated tax benefit of $180 million as part of the transaction. And with this acquisition, Dow Jones will also be providing pricing and news as well as analytics for the coal, mining and metals and markets through McCloskey's, among other brands. The scaled, highly profitable and consistently growing digital data, analytics and insights provider will become part of Dow Jones's burgeoning professional information business, which includes Dow Jones Risk and Compliance, Dow Jones Newswires and Factiva. OPIS, or OPIS, has a revenue base that is nearly 100% digital, 95% recurring, and operates at approximately more than 50% adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortisation margins, with modest capex requirements. It should be underlined that S&P Global and IHS Markit announced in May their exploration of the divestiture of the businesses to ensure a timely merger of both companies. So OPIS is a global industry standard for benchmark and reference pricing and news and analytics for the oil, natural gas, liquids and biofuels industries, and a growing provider of insights and analytics in renewables and carbon pricing as well. Let's move on now to the next big news that covers Axiom Properties and Parked. Both of the companies shared on Tuesday about signing a heads of agreement to jointly source and investigate opportunities for developing and building car parks across Australia. And as per the release, both the companies are bound by the terms of the agreement for the period of 18 months. Shares of Axiom Properties were trading flat after the announcement, however, while Parked shares were up. And Parked is an Australian construction technology company that has created an innovative modular multi-storey car park structure called the Parked, PARKD, car park system. And the company can offer faster build times and reduced costs when compared to traditional concrete car parks. And as per Axiom, commuter numbers were returning to higher levels now as they emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic. There is a continuous underpinning by the state and federal government infrastructure spending across the country. And this triggers the possibility of additional capacity requirements in both permanent and temporary car parking solutions. And the next news covers the casino giant Crown Resorts. Its shares were trading up on Tuesday, post the company sharing about Xavier Walsh, who will cease his role as the Crown Melbourne Chief Executive Officer. On the 20th of August 2021, Walsh will remain available to assist the company until his employment at Crown ends on 9th December 2021. Crown said in the announcement that it will announce an interim appointment for the role of CEO Crown Melbourne after consulting the Victorian Commission for Gambling and Liquor Regulations. And now it's time for a short break, but please stay tuned as I'll be back with more of the trending updates for the Australian markets.
Tune in to get the latest information.
Whether it's about market movements or the currency graph,
Sectoral coverage or industry news.
we cover it all on our news segments.
Be on top of the latest news
With 𝐊𝐿𝐴𝐚 TV.
Welcome back, viewers. Thank you for joining us. Sage here, your host live from 𝐊𝐿𝐴𝐚's studio in Sydney, and you're watching the Stocks in Action show. Moving on now to the next big news that covers a Perth-based mineral explorer, Anson Resources. Its share price was trading up after the company shared today. It has entered a non-binding memorandum of understanding with the New York Stock Exchange-listed Tetra Technologies to jointly develop Anson's Paradox Brine project located in the state of Utah in the USA. It will help the use of Tetra's patented process technologies at the project and manage the planned bromine production facility operation. Tetra produces bromine derivative products for use in oil fields completion services and zinc bromine energy storage batteries, among other applications. And Anson Resources is developing plans to extract bromine and lithium at the future plant, which will be located on an industrial lease, and finalising a pre-feasibility study for these activities. And the last news to be discussed in the session covers the airline brand Qantas. Its shares were down after the company announced that it has stood down about 2,500 frontline employees for approximately 2 months in response to ongoing COVID-19 outbreaks. However, the drop is temporary and the company will deal with the significant drop in flying from the new COVID-19 restrictions in Greater Sydney. There will be no job losses, and however, the decision will directly impact domestic pilots, cabin crew and airport workers, mainly in New South Wales and other states. Employees will get 2 weeks' notice before the effective stand down, and Qantas has promised to continue their pay until mid-August. Income support from the government disaster payments will be essential to help the eligible employees amidst this challenging period, and the airline stand down reflects the reality confronting many businesses in New South Wales, and moreover, it has already absorbed a significant amount of cost since recent lockdowns and continued paying employees. But it is hopeful that domestic levels will be resumed once borders open back up, and based on the current case numbers, Qantas has assumed Sydney's borders will be closed for at least another 2 months. And the challenge around opening international borders remains. The international crew has been on long periods of stand down since the pandemic began. Before wrapping up, let us quickly glimpse through the developments across the equity and commodity markets. Firstly, starting with the ASX 200's performance, the S&P ASX 200 is down today, losing 6.10 points, and PointsBet is down 13.37%, while Whitehaven Coal is down 3.85%. 7 of 11 sectors are trading lower today, along with the S&P ASX 200 index. Information technology is today's best performing sector, while materials sector is the performing lowest. And that's all for now, and stay tuned with Kalkine TV for more of the live market updates. We will be back with more news on the markets, the economies and diverse themes and sectors. Sage signing off.